What's up, my people? So grateful to be back. Here we are. Elite Kings, Elite Queens. Welcome back. Here we are with another episode of positivity, of health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money. That's right, guys. And we're reading out one of our favorite books, reading out of one of our favorite books, Reverend Ike. So right here it is. And this one is, it's not your skin, it's your mind. The Lord is no respecter of a person's, Acts 10:34. And be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans 12:2. The science of living principle. Your consciousness determines your experience. When you know your spiritual identity, you don't think of yourself in terms of race. The law of life and the law of cosmos react to everyone on the same basis. It would alarm some of you if you really knew what I was saying to myself when you tell me all these things like, oh, Reverend Ike, I'm so sick. I've got arthritis. I've got this. I've got that. Do you know what I say to myself when people tell me things like that? I say, I don't believe it. There's not a word of truth to it. What I am doing is denying the existence of anything negative in your life. This is one of the techniques used to program life as we want it to be. To put it more directly, you must flatly reject what you don't want. You don't have to experience what you don't want. Flatly reject what you don't want in your life. Mental laziness. What I'm teaching you is so simple, but you'd be surprised how few people do it. You see, the masses of people are spiritually and mentally lazy. They are too lazy to think for themselves. They will listen to the radio, to TV, to the news, and they will think whatever the media tells them to think. The media programmed them. The newscast programmed them. If you are too spiritually and mentally lazy to learn how to think for yourself, the world will do it for you. And before you know it, you will be in a hell of a mix. Think it down. Some people say to me, Reverend Knight, don't tell me that I've thought this up on me. No, I don't think this up. I say to them, no, you may not have thought it up. You may not have thought it up, but did you think it down? You see, what you experience in life depends on what ideas you accept and reject. You may not consciously accept an idea, but if you don't consciously reject it, the idea will manifest in your experience. Boom. Wow. Powerful reading right there. Powerful reading. As you can see, I love how it said right here, mental laziness. That's right. A lot of us will tend to get mentally lazy, where we don't want to think for ourselves. We might think it's hard work. We might think it's difficult. We might think it's tiring or fatigueness. I say this because I've gone through this before. And sometimes I'll tend to revert back to that. But guess what? We come back with strength. You see, a lot of people like myself who used to be a consumer of a lot of TV, radio, and news, not anymore. It's because you're mentally lazy. You don't want to think for yourself. You want others to think for you. You want to just sit back, relax, and have someone reprogram your mind. And that is where you end up manifesting things that you're questionable about. Why did this manifest in my life? And then you might act, and then you'll listen to some type of audio where they say your thoughts create your reality. And you'll say, but I didn't think this through. Why did this happen? Exactly. You didn't think it. They thought it for you. The news, the radio, the TV, the conversations with your friends, those seeds went into your garden and then it manifested unconsciously. But when you consciously start to take control of your life, when you consciously start to listen to positive affirmations, positive podcasts, positive videos on YouTube, you consciously start to say positive affirmations in your mind. You start to be involved in positive conversations with higher level individuals. Now you are taking control. So instead of mental laziness, now you're igniting yourself and putting yourself in mental strength, elite mentality. Okay. Remember this, God is inside of you, always saying yes. Every time God's like, yes, 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 yes. Ask and you shall receive, knock and it shall be open unto you. Whatever you ask it, you receive it. That is right. And it does this through your subconscious mind. So this is why you must purposely every single day put yourself in positive states, positive affirmation, positive podcasts, positive programs, positive music, whatever it might be, positive conversations, positive self-talk, positive books. Make time to read great books. Make time to listen to podcasts in your car that are positive, that are talking about health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money, business, that are talking about positive emotions, that are talking about strength and growth and personal development and developing your mind and how the mind works. Put yourself in these states. Listen to videos like mine where we're reading books about growing ourselves and then we're doing our takeaways. Okay? It says right here, another reading. I didn't read this part. This part's on the next page, but this is important. What you may not consciously accept a negative idea, but if you don't consciously reject it, the idea will manifest in your experience. Also, guys, you see, in this world, there is negativity. It's a world of negativity. Okay? 666, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. That means physicality. So already they've designed it and set it up for you to be programmed to negativity with subliminals and all these things, these commercials, these signs, these billboard signs while you're driving. So you have to, when you encounter these negative states, these negative songs, you might go to a basketball game. There's nothing wrong with the basketball game. You go and attend the basketball game and they have a song and it's negative, right? You go to the gym, you work out, you don't have your headphones and it's a song that it's negative. Hey, you can only control what you can control with you. Whenever you're in these situations, all you have to do is say, I reject that. That is not who I am. I am health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money. I am full health. Everything works out for me in life always. God's within me saying yes, and I say, and he says yes to my health, and he says yes to my abundance, and he says yes to my prosperity. That is what it is. Okay, so you can't control what's on the outside. You can only control what's inside. So whenever you're in these places, you're with your family and they're speaking negative, you don't have to get involved with the conversation. You don't have to give your 2 cents. You might hear it, you just go away and walk away. Okay, and they ask for your opinion, be like, hey, it is what it is, huh? I don't know. Whatever you guys think, that's what it might be. What's your opinion on it? I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm good. Hey, it is what it is. You got to find ways to kind of bounce around the gossip, bounce around the negativity, okay? That way you don't implant that in your mind. And make sure when you walk away, you say in your mind, I rebuke those negative thoughts. I deny those negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts do not come to my mind. My subconscious mind, God within me, protect me. Health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money here, now, in this moment, present moment, in my mind now. I am loved. I am held. And you just start to say these affirmations. For everything you speak is a prayer. Everything you think is a prayer. Everything you visualize and imagine is a prayer. Okay, my people? So let's see. You see, what you experience in life depends on the ideas you accept and reject. You may not consciously accept an idea, but if you don't consciously reject it, the idea will manifest in your experience. We just went over that as well. And also, again, right here, if you are too spiritually and mentally lazy to learn how to think for yourself, the world will do it for you. And before you know it, you will be in a hell of a mix. You don't have to die to go to hell. You will experience hell here on earth if you don't consciously take control of your thoughts. Okay, how do you do this? Once again, affirmations as soon as you wake up, recording yourself speaking positive affirmations. Go on YouTube and look up wealth affirmations, confidence affirmations, success affirmations, happy affirmations. Listen to these while you're showering. Listen to these while you're brushing your teeth, okay? Listen to these while you're making your breakfast, okay? When you get in your car, listen to a positive, interesting podcast, okay? Podcast, an interview of someone you admire. It can even be athletes telling you how they overcame all their obstacles and became successful. An entrepreneur, a success individual, a mentor, a coach that you listen to on YouTube that's speaking about inspiration, that's speaking about health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money. Okay, so do this today and you will see, my people, that changes will start to happen. Always remember this: the mind is the 4D, and what you see in front of you is the 3D, okay? The mind has to catch up, okay? It has to catch up to the 3D. So what you're seeing in front of you is a reflection of your old 4D. So you have to keep implementing this every single day and have faith and know that it will show itself in the 3D. Either way, it's already happened in the 4D. You should already be okay with that, but just know that it will catch up and the 4D will always manifest into the 3D, okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to kind of change something up towards the end of this videos. Remember who you are, okay? You are health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money. That is who I am. That is who you are. You have God in you. I have God in me. God is in every single individual. God is in front of you, behind you, beside you, on your left. God is the tree, the grass, the the everything. God is everywhere, okay? It's only one. It's God. There's no devil. There's only one. It's God. Now, if you ask for negativity, you will get negativity. If you ask for positivity, you will get positivity. God does not judge. God is everywhere. You are God, okay? Now, go ahead and repeat this. We're going to repeat it 3 times, okay? This is how we're going to end our YouTube videos going forward. We're going to actually put some action to it. Say, I am health. I am wealth. I am happiness. I am success. I am love. I am prosperity. I am money. Here we go again. Repeat with me. I am health. I am wealth. I am happiness. I am love. I am success. I am prosperity. I am money. And here we go with the 3rd time. My people, say it with me. I am health. I am wealth. I am happiness. I am love. I am success. I am prosperity. And I am money. Go ahead and repeat that with me, guys. You know how we do. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you are an elite king. You are an elite queen. I love you. Stay strong. Stay bold. Stay courageous. That's who you are. Vamos.